What's up, guys? This is Fonzarelli Fellhand, and today we have some T110 Echo 5 on Kasserine Standard Battle. I did not decide on what to call my subs, viewers, followers, what have you. I saw a lot of good ones in the contest yesterday. I'm just not married to any of them, unfortunately. That being said, Mrs. Fellhanded did, however, pick the winners, and those codes have been sent to Xbox Live. Moving on. This game in particular, guys, is not specifically amazing. You know, we do about an average damage for this particular tank, but this kind of shows you, this is more or less the definition of health conservation mode. We get beat up really early. We're taking some rounds. No matter what I do, I get pooped on. So we kind of have to take that and compartmentalize it. In other words, like a ship, for example. A ship has watertight bulwarks, and every time, you know, one fills with water, the other ones are good as long as the doors are closed. And that's kind of what we're doing here. We take some damage and we back up when we dig in, and then we take a little more, so we continue backing up and digging in, and so on and so forth. You know, so yeah, there are definitely levels to health conservation, and we probably get to the highest one very, very quickly. But you know, guys, sometimes you're going to go out here and the games are just not going to be absolutely fantastic for you, and it happens. And I feel like showing the games that aren't amazing is just as important is showing the good games, because I hear a lot of people say, you know, oh man, boy, you must not have a bad game at all. Not true. We all have bad games. Just, you know, consistency is what is the major difference between, you know, being considered good or being considered bad. I don't necessarily like to use those terms, but the bottom line is, I mean, granted, you don't say, oh, well, I'm consistently bad. But, you know, if you have decent games on a regular basis, you're going to be considerably better overall than someone who has a great game every 10 games and the 9 games are, you know, subpar. And, you know, not that we're casting stones or we're judging folks, but I'm just trying to kind of demonstrate to you, you know, how that is you know, achieved. Because now, granted, there's some guys out there who are absolutely amazing, and they do very well all the time. Anyway, aside from me, you know, kind of going off on a tangent, let's get back to the game. Here we are, barely 3 minutes in. I am a one-shot for everything. This is kind of where the meat of this video comes in. I didn't know that rock was behind me. I told my friendly Yag, I said, bro, I'm going to scrape off of you. I need to hide, you know, call the police, what have you, because I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. We are one-shot E5, and the way I look at it, guys, even if you're not in this given situation, you know, the way I feel is, you just kind of need to turtle up and just make yourself be able to survive as long as possible. Don't give any shots. Just be very, very, very cautious. And that's exactly what we're doing. I don't want anything to shoot at me, so I have to be very careful. Because, you know, a lot of times, you know, kind of when you drop into that health conservation mode, you get too passive, and that's not what we want. Granted, it may be what we need. And as you can see here, I mean, man, we haven't even lost a guy yet. And old Senior Fellhanded's already been dragged through the mud. But it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us. That's what you guys need to understand. You know, nobody is exempt from you know, going out there and just getting raked over the coals the first, you know, minute of the match. It happens. Now, granted, of course, you know, what can we do better? You know, can we analyze this and you know, kind of look back and say, okay, well, you know, we did poorly. What can we do, you know, to be better? And I think, honestly, you know, I don't know. I think they had a forward observer right there where that gentleman is, and I think there was a couple of guys behind him that I can't quite spot. and I think, you know, I have been consistently getting shot by multiple people. That's kind of my theory. So, you know, what do we do? What is the answer? Well, the answer is not to get shot by multiple people. Put a round there in the superstructure of the YAG. The YAG in return murders someone. I don't like it, but it happens. And guys, this is the definition of side scraping right here. We have just the side of our reticle touching the cover right there. And if you'll see the hull, I might could get away with a little bit steeper angle, but you have to be very, very careful with American tanks because as a general rule, they do not have good side armor at all. If you over-angle them, you will be punished. German tanks, however, tend to have very, very good side armor. At this point here, I'm getting rushed. The gentleman fires on me. My allies are rushing to my aid here, as well as a brother there to put fire on this IS-7. We're going to see if we can't maybe get old Senior Fell-Handed out of this given situation. I don't know where that round went, and I think generally I've just had a bad luck of RNG. But here's the thing, guys, just don't complain about it. It's just a thing. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Things are going to happen that shouldn't happen. It's okay. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Anyway, yeah. So just let it go. Forget about it. Move on. Because RNG is always going to be there. You will notice that, especially if you play Arty. Some of my Arty videos, you know, the shots are right on. Some of them are 100 meters out. You know, it's a part of the game, and if it's a part of the game, you need to prepare for it. Just like, you know, a lot of folks complain about people who use premium ammo. But my, you know, version is, or the way I look at it is, if it's in the game, use it. If you don't like it, I mean, that's fine, but it's in the game. So if it's part of the game, then you can use it. Which, you know, makes a lot of sense. Dude, this IS-7 snuck in under the wire. I had no idea there for a second. I was like, is he driving in between those two guys? Yes, he was. My man right there gets killed. It's awful. We have to avenge him. We bounce around. If you look at my orientation, this IS-7 just clutch shot me. That's all he did. He just hit me with a clutch shot. We murder the IS-7, and then if you will look to my 6 o'clock, I think, maybe 3 o'clock, a sneaky medium, those sneaky mediums, comes and gets me. And I saw him on the map, and I said, oh poop, and that was it. Like I got oh poop. I don't think I said poop. I think I said a colorful metaphor. But yes, sneaky mediums. Gosh, if there was only somebody who was good at mediums who could show us how to medium. Moving on. Yeah, that was the end of the game right there. At least I was one of the couple last ones to die. You never want to be first to die. So I went from having the most HP taken to somehow being almost next to last. We lost a lot of cash on that one. We did good. We got, what is that? Almost $4,000. Yeah, it's close to $4,000. Block 2,500. We made it happen, and that's what's important. Guys, I really hope you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe, share, like, and if you guys would like me to comment, narrate on one of your videos, please let me know. Send it to Bullvyi, the Fell-Handed, on Facebook, and I will make it happen. See you guys next time.